Alycats and you viewers. So today is Inside Alyssa White. I still gotta do that. Anyway, Inside Alyssa White is where you ask me questions and I answer them because I have fun doing that. Yay, it's exciting. Let's get started. First up is from Clayton Whitehurst, which we kind of have similar last names. I mean, we both got White in our last name, so I mean, that means we're really freaking awesome, Clayton. We're part of the awesome club. Anyway, let's get to the question. He asks, how would you rank Marvel's Netflix series? I would say my favorite out of those three is definitely Jessica Jones. It was just beautiful and so well done. Loved Kristen Ritter. I freaking adored David Tennant. I love my culture as Luke Cage. I just thought it was perfect. And Kilgrave is just such an amazing villain, so definitely Jessica Jones #1. In the second place slot, I would say Daredevil Season 1. Because that kicked off my whole obsession with Netflix's Marvel series because it was so well done and you really get to know Matt Murdock, and there's a hair on my arm and it's bothering me, I'm sorry. And you get to see how Matt Murdock grew up, what made him into Daredevil, and you get to see how he comes across the suit and everything. It's just so good. And then in last place is definitely Season 2 of Daredevil, which I loved it. I'll talk about that in my favorites. But it wasn't as gripping as the first season, but it was still really good. So I'd say Jessica Jones, Daredevil Season 1, Daredevil Season 2. And just as a side note, I cannot wait for Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders, and for Season 2 of Jessica Jones. I'm just so excited! And I need Season 3 of Daredevil, so just saying. Styles Clash 4 Live. I love you so much, you're adorable. Anyway, he asks, if I could guest star in one show, which would it be, and what kind of character would you play? So, I'm assuming you mean on air, like one that's currently airing. I would say definitely Outlander. I don't know who I'd play because there's so many characters on that show that I love, but I definitely want to be on Outlander because they film in Scotland. I can stare at Sam Heughan all freaking day. I want to be best friends with Katrina Balfe, and that show does things to me, okay? It's amazing. If you haven't watched Outlander by now and you've been watching my channel for a while, what are you doing? Watch it! You can watch it for free right now at the time of filming on Stars On Demand for free. For freaking free. Just go and watch it. If I say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Ninkyo893? I have a feeling I butchered that. Anyway, they ask, if you had to pick one favorite horror movie each from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, what would they be? I'm really bad at dates for horror movies, so I'm just going to go with some I believe are in the general vicinity. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Definitely A Nightmare on Elm Street is one of my favorites of all freaking time. It was just so amazing. And I mean, you get to meet Johnny Depp. Like, that was his first film role and he was a total babe. And of course you are introduced to Heather Langenkamp, and of course Freddie Mother Evan Krueger, who is so badass it's not even funny. Another one I really loved is Scream. It's tied with A Nightmare on Elm Street as one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I love Ghostface, I love the whole mystery aspect of it, I love the gory killings. I just loved everything, and that just made me sound like a serial killer. Anyway, and let's see, another one I really love. Definitely Friday the 13th, the first one. It was amazing, and I loved the twist and everything. And of course, seeing Kevin Bacon in it was pretty freaking awesome. I also really loved the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was just, it's a classic, and they were really dumb, okay? They made it easy for Leatherface. Everyone just went to his freaking house, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna grab you and kill you right here. You made it easy, you dumbos. And lastly, I do have to say, The Evil Dead is also really amazing. I love how it's a horror comedy, and how you're introduced to Ashley Williams and Bruce Campbell was just fantastic. And it is actually kind of scary for being a comedy. Like, demon possession freaks me the F out, so it got me, but I love that film. Calhouna Bain, who is just so lovely, asks, if I could wear one t-shirt for the rest of my life, which t-shirt would that be? Oh god, that's hard. I have a lot of awesome geeky t-shirts. I do really like this one because it's Daenerys Targaryen, and if I stand up, yay! You can see Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion, and there's a note here that says, hey Lannisters, see you soon, XOXO, and I love it, I love it. Okay, it was my first Game of Thrones shirt. It's amazing. I also have this really adorable Firefly shirt that has Jane, Mal, and Kaylee as kids, and they're riding like a Serenity, but like one of those you'd see at the mall for little kids where you get in and it just kind of like rocks back and forth. It's so cute, and I love that shirt, so I'd say those two are definitely the ones I would wear like for the rest of my life. I can't choose between them. Intimidation! He asks, if you were a late night talk show host and had to pick one for each category, being actor, comedian, musician, horror icon, and YouTuber, who would they be and what would be your #1 question for each? I love your questions because they're so detailed and long, and I love them. Okay, if I were a late night talk show host and I had to have one for the category of actor, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I just sound like I made a porno or something. Okay, anyway. Just because I'm freaking obsessed with him, I'd say Sam Heughan because I just really want to talk to him and stare at him and, you know, obsess over him. For a comedian, let's see, I'd probably go with Gabriel Iglesias because I always laugh my booty off when I watch him. Like, anything he does, I laugh so hard. I love his impressions, so definitely Gabriel Iglesias. Musician, I would say... Y'all are gonna hate me for saying this. Taylor Swift. I adore Taylor Swift, so shut up. And she's just really inspirational, okay? Okay? Horror icon, definitely Robert Englund, because Freddy Mother Effing Krueger. And YouTuber, oh my gosh, that's really hard, because I watch a lot of awesome YouTubers. I guess, like, for a major YouTuber, I'd probably say Olga K, because she was one of the first ones I started watching, and she's just lovely. I've spoken to her through Twitter a few times, and she's just amazing, and she's such an inspirational woman, so I'd say Olga K. And, like, my #1 question for each of them, oh, I'd probably just ask, like, what is it they love about what they do? That'd be, like, my #1 question for all of them, because I always really find that interesting. Pizza power! I still really freaking love your username, because it reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They ask, do you have a favorite boy band from the 90s? NSYNC! That was my shiz when I was like, I don't even know. I was really little. But I loved NSYNC. I didn't have a crush on any of the guys because I was way too young then, but I loved Bye Bye Bye. That was like my favorite song of all time. And I still, if I hear that come on the radio or something, I have to start singing and dancing. And it's hilarious and so much fun. But NSYNC, definitely. Linda Cox asks, what has been the favorite piece of geeky jewelry that I have received? And I said have really weird. Favorite piece of geeky jewelry that I've received? I'd probably say, I had this, I'm not wearing it, I should get it, but I'm too lazy. It's a Millennium Falcon necklace that my friend Rachel Moore gave me when we met up in LA, and it's just really pretty, and it's Star Wars, and it means a lot to me because she has the same exact necklace, and she thought of me, so I'd say that is one of my favorite pieces for sure, for shizzle mo nizzle. I also really like this bracelet that I'm wearing here. Let me get closer, Okay, my friend Abby actually made this, and it's got like tiles based on some of my favorite things like Portal, BioShock, Tomb Raider, Firefly, Uncharted, Walking Dead, and Mass Effect, and I love it. Which she made it for me. I believe I paid her for it. It's a few years old, but I love it. And this stupid squeaky chair, I swear. 6060766, my Twitter buddy, asks, do you like the music genre K-pop? I don't actually listen to a lot of foreign music, if I guess you could call that, because I like being able to understand the lyrics because I'm a huge music person, but I just really like to understand the story behind these lyrics, and if I can't understand the lyrics, I get pulled out of the music, so I don't really listen to K-pop. I mean, the beat itself is usually really catchy, but I need lyrics in English. That sounds so wrong. The next question is from my first time Inside Alyssa White question asker, which I just popped your cherry. It's my favorite Flip McFlipperson, and if anyone else calls him that, I swear I will go crazy, which, unless I stole that from someone. If I stole that from someone, then I feel bad. But I'm assuming I'm the first person that said Flip McFlipperson. He knows who he is right now. Anyway, that's After in Media. And he asks, have you seen Chef? No, I haven't, and I have a really stupid reason for not having seen that movie, and it's stupid. I just don't like the sound of Sofia Vergara's voice, and she's in that film. So that's the only reason I have not seen it yet, and I know that's stupid, and I really want to see it, but every time I think about seeing it, I imagine her speaking, and it just grates on my nerves. Just even not hearing her, just imagining her speak. I need to get over that. I know, I've heard it's an amazing film, it's just, that voice. Lou Rock, another first time Inside Alyssa White question asker. Oh my gosh, I'm just popping so many cherries. Says, hi! Hi, Lou Rock! Hi! Do you have any favorite stand-up comedians? If not, any favorite comedic actors? I have a few favorite stand-up comedians. I really love, like I said earlier, Gabriel Iglesias. I like Kevin Hart. I really like the blue collar guys, you know, Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Ron White. Those are mainly the ones I really enjoy watching. I also love Jeff Dunham. And for favorite comedic actors, I don't really have any just because I'm not a fan of comedy films. And the only comedy film I can even think of that I enjoyed recently was the Hangover trilogy, to be honest. And I don't even know why I like that, I just did. So, I'm not the best person to ask about comedy stuff unless you just want to hear someone hate comedy. Joe Manganaro, Mango Joe, asks, if you could bring back one trend that is now out of style, what would it be? I'm not really one to follow trends, to be honest. I used to when I was like in middle school and high school because I was trying to conform and fit in. But now I just kind of wear what I want to wear. And yeah. Which involves a lot of geeky t-shirts and stuff, which is not fashionable at all, but you know what? I don't care. I can't really think of anything, to be honest. I used to be super fashionable because I just wanted to fit in. Now I just don't freaking care. And that is all of my questions, so I hope you like the answers because they're always just fantastic and really brilliant. If you like this video, please leave a like. Ask me questions down below for the next installment. I will answer them for Shizzle Mo Nizzle. Why do I keep saying that? That's stupid. Share me if you want to, favorites everybody's family can see, and don't forget to subscribe and join the Alycat family because it's a lot of fun and it's really loving and awesome, and I'm tired of thinking of excuses. Just please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you so much. It's freaking crazy. Like, I'm obsessed with you guys. Obsessed. Peace and kisses. Bye.